Hey everybody, today I want to discuss the Neymar incident at the 80th minute of a game between Brazil and Costa Rica. So at first the referee blew a penalty for Brazil, but after a couple of seconds I think VAR told him to go look at it on the side of a pitch and he ended up changing his decision. So I think in the end the right call was made because there is minimal contact, but what annoys me is that a referee, I mean, the replays are always going to slow down a play, and on the replay, the foul looked minimal, and of course, it looked like there's barely any contact, but the Costa Rican defender did kind of like, it doesn't look like much, but he did put his arm across the body, and it stops the momentum a tiny bit. So on the replay, it looks like it's nothing, but live, like it definitely did stop Neymar's momentum going forward, even though it wasn't much. It definitely impacted his ability to shoot the ball straight away, and that's why the referee blew it because he was just like a meter away and he saw it right in front of his eyes, and he was like, "Oh well, that's definitely a foul because he impeded his movement." And I mean, it was obvious even for me on TV. It was like, well, Neymar maybe made a bit more. He made a little bit of a meal of it, but there's definitely a foul. Anywhere else on the field, that foul would have been a foul, and the referee would not have come back on his decision, and it would have been blown. So my problem is not so much that the penalty was not given, because I don't think it was a huge foul, but I still think that if a referee blows the foul and he's 1 meter away from the play, he should not come back on his decision, because live you see things differently than you do on replays, and replays are always going to change people's opinions. So for example, I'm just going to give another incident that happened. At one point, Neymar was running with a ball and a defender decided to cut his run. So Neymar hit the defender, they like collided, and Neymar's going to protect himself because he sees a guy just planted there stopping his run. And of course the guy took a bit of an elbow to the head from Neymar. So on the replay, you see the replay slowly, and you're like, oh wow, Neymar elbowed the guy in the head. But actually, if you look at it live, Neymar is just protecting himself because the guy's blocking his path. So that's what I'm saying. Replays just kind of like, it doesn't distort reality, but it definitely changes our perspective on certain plays. So yeah, I just think the referee, you're 1 meter away. Trust your gut, trust your instinct, and don't come back into the decision because the replay is gonna change your perspective.